Yeah, it was a brave choice by the Pakistan captain. You talk about players being a little bit shocked by the way the balls are set in the surface. They can't believe it. Them being street smart, adapting to conditions pretty quickly, understanding the nature of this surface. They got a couple of balls in the right zone, and it certainly paid dividends. A good start after the drinks break. 2 off, 63 for 3.
Go good house.
That's how they've gone with those 5 sessions there. Wickets that have fallen. Every time you lose them in pairs, you're in trouble. Captain now brings himself into the attack. Man who's going to be a key with the ball throughout the Champions Trophy, and of course has been in this tournament, the Tri-Nation.
Yeah, and I think you'll actually enjoy bowling from this end, because on the final,
after the Friday prayers, they'll come in, which will be any time soon. Saw a pretty good crowd participate in the Tri-Nation, and the other nations will be participating in the Champions Trophy or spinner. Now, when you know, yes, you will go for runs, and then it is what it is. So
to the opposition. Again, you need to understand the various different conditions that you're going to be up against. Gaddafi Stadium compared to Karachi are vastly different. And I'm pretty sure all these teams will go away and do their homework at the end of 60. And you want to make sure as a captain, balance, and if you can break the game open in a particular spell, you have to do it right there and then.
Changes that were brought in first, 15 overs for the power play. Then that was the focus of all teams. Nowadays, you apply that.
The field players has adjusted a lot better because of their T20 format, like you've just mentioned. So it's almost risk-free cricket, but so you almost take the element of reverse swing out the game. The ball isn't that much older. It's still very hard towards the back end.
We just saw Salman 48, 58 on that number. Talking about chasing. And he's also mastered the art of batting with the tail when required.
Which is important, batting at number 5 for your country. There's a couple of players which play in that fashion. Mitchell for New Zealand, Phillips for New Zealand. And those are players that are so hard to contain once they're in, because that's just the natural way of playing. They're not too flustered about their technical ability. It's more the mindset of looking to score.
At the moment. But very different conditions, as Vernon explained in the pitch report also. And for viewers who love their cricketers, their heroes, they might be thinking, why are they not doing the same thing day before yesterday? He's played that so well. Salman, just the other day, lunging 80 ball wide outside off. He was so good over extra cover or square of the wicket on the offside. Anything fuller, he throws his bat at it.
Yeah, it's an area that he really enjoys. If you're going to give him any sort of width outside it off stump, he's got a fantastic set of hands, and he plays this one. Yeah, it might have been airborne, but in the gap. And I suppose that's for the game. It's a brand new surface.
Runs here. This time he beats the fielder. Chasing, unless slightly quicker, fired into the pads. Sandwich. that, and let's see how deep we can take it. Rizwan said, I didn't even look at the scoreboard till the 20th over. But here, again, after assessing how the surface is playing, they'll probably have a target.
It's going to be a good score, so this middle overs are going to prove to be tricky. Yeah, you can say to yourself, you want to be going at fives, but how do you... off the surface.
No, I get that what Rizwan and his deputy are thinking. They've got Tayyib Tahir after this, and they spattered up the longest time in the previous game as well. Down the wicket, giving charge, but he'll find the fielder there. Just a single. Yeah, somewhere you'll have to probably go for that calculated risk, a boundary.
Yeah, trying to get them out up front. Because one's better saying at this venue in containing them. They've done this wonderful
to test their bowling out. These two sides will play the opening game of the ICC Champions Trophy on this same ground on the 19th. And see if they can defend it. Quite short and Lamb still safe. Find a fielder. Single. 21 bowled. It is.
Skipper. Like the other night. Certainly there's an of note alongside Sana Mir. Happy with this field? What are you making of it so far for the home side playing?
Really good New Zealand bowling. A lot of challenge.
It's a little bit of that the switch. When do we go? Those sorts of queries. 100%. I'm not being facetious or cheeky. I think it's a credit to the man to realise that he needed to adapt. You have to develop and move forward and adapt and change. A bit wide, but again, see, that's frustrating for the batsman. It's on a
Generally, his speeds are more average 92, the highest amongst all New Zealand spinners. But the good thing about him is extract the most spin because he's the slowest amongst all three of them.
Now it's a long half volley, and it got the treatment.